What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are having a great day and staying safe. Did you guys know that the average person that spends on groceries in Ontario is about $534? To break that down, to be fair, it's about $340 for male and about $265 for females. But let's focus more on the male, which is about 340 bucks a month, because that's what relates to me. Spending $340 a month equals to about just a little bit over $11 a day, which quite honestly, it's not that bad, because a full meal from McDonald's or Burger King does equal to about $12 to $15. So you are getting $11 worth in an entire day, which is actually really good. But hey man, I just traveled. As you guys can see from the background, things are different. I am back in Canada for about some time, and so obviously I had nothing in the fridge. It's quite empty, and I need to be on a budget. I don't want to be spending $340 a month just on groceries. I think to me that's a lot of money, and I can do a lot better than that. So in this video, I'm going to be hopping into Nofrills, which is one of the main grocery spots in Ontario, in all of Canada actually, because they have one of the best prices for shopping in groceries, that and Walmart. But Nofrills has always been my spot, and it's what's just down the street from me. So we're gonna go there, and I'm gonna explain to you what I'm picking out, what do I need that can last me for a whole month for a whole lot less than $340. And at the end of the video, we will do a comparison between this $340 and what I got. And honestly, the difference, it's a lot of money. It's a lot of savings. All right, let's get down to it. All I ask in return is a like and subscribing if you haven't already. And let's get down to it, man. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. All right, welcome to Nofrills, and all the prices are at the bottom right corner. So it'll be all added up to see what it was at the end. And yes, this is Canadian dollars, not American. So the first thing that I wanted to get was fruits and vegetables. Fruits and vegetables are like one of my priorities when it comes to nutrition. I must have them. Without them, I really don't feel that energized. I do feel a little naked or sick without them, because they do have a lot of benefits. The first thing here I got was a few apples, which was only 63 cents. And we also got some bananas, which was $2. And to be honest, the amount of bananas that you see here for $2 is a lot of money. And that's because it was organic bananas. And in my opinion, organic bananas are just ridiculous. You guys can just get regular bananas. Nofrills here did not have the regular bananas. Otherwise, I would have gotten that, and it would be much cheaper. But if you guys do see regular bananas in your grocery store, get the regular bananas. Organic bananas are just a waste of money. And to be honest, I am quite butthurt that I did pay that much for just bananas. It's usually a whole lot cheaper than that. Then we got a few bell peppers. I love bell peppers. If you guys watch my videos, fajitas for days, man. And this was only less than $3, which wasn't really that bad. Got about 8 or 9 tomatoes, which this will last me for a week, by the way. And this was about $1.02. We also got that English cucumber, which was 97 cents. And English cucumbers, for some reason, last a lot longer than the small ones. This will also last me for about a week. I also got some kiwis. I love kiwis. I'm a sucker for kiwis. I just love kiwis, but the price did hurt me a bit. It was 5 kiwis for almost $4.35. This was quite expensive, but that was the cheapest kiwis that they had. In Canada, kiwis are a bit expensive because they do import it from like other countries like New Zealand and other places that kiwis are grown, so it is a bit pricey. I would have probably avoided this if I wasn't such a kiwi lover, but I just love kiwis and I had to go with some kiwis. I also got some mushrooms here. I love making fajitas and pizzas and all these other stuff. And so this was about 227 grams for $2.47. Not a bad price. I also got these Wonder whole wheat breads. They are long, they are a lot. This would last me for about maybe 15 to 20 days. And this was about $2.50. Remember guys, what I'm trying to do here is that I'm trying to buy food that can last me as long as possible. I'm on a budget, so we're trying to keep everything as long as possible. Moving on to the eggs. Now the biggest eggs that they had here was the 18 pack, and this was about $5.47. I think this came down to 30 cents each egg, which is actually pretty good. And this should last me for about 2 weeks. And on top of that, we are going to be working out, and I do need a surplus of protein, and so egg whites will really help out here. They are a bit pricey though, at about $3.50. It actually would have been cheaper if I bought 2 18-pack eggs rather than the egg whites, but I didn't think about that until after. RIP. I also got 3% plain yogurt, Greek yogurt. I would have got Greek yogurt here, but man, Greek yogurt is so expensive in Canada, man, that I didn't even get it. I just got the plain 3% yogurt, which was $1.87. This will do great. Not as high as protein. It does have the calories, to bring me up and get that excess calories that I need to gain weight and bulk. Milk is also very important when it comes to bulking, and I got the whole milk, the full fat, 3%, 3.25%, whatever it was. And this was about $4.54. Now, you guys don't need to get the full milk, the whole milk. That is a bit pricey. What you guys can do is that you guys can get the 2% one, which is about like 50 cents cheaper. But man, I like my milk full fat, and it helps a lot when bulking and gaining weight and going access that calories. So sometimes you do have to sacrifice a little bit of price to get what you need. So this will actually help me long run than short run. Getting some turf wraps or some whole wheat wraps, tortilla wraps, this will come beautiful when we make some pizza, some wraps, some whatever it is. Quite filling, high on calories, and only $2.97. Speaking of pizzas, I did get a pizza sauce squeeze, which was only $2.27. And this was a good brand. This one tastes really good. And this would last me for the whole entire month because that pizza sauce is quite a bit. Now, as you guys know, I love pizza. I do a lot of recipes on it, meal plans on it. It's one of the best things to eat because it has everything, the nutrients, the protein, the carbs, has everything that you guys need. But in Canada, mozzarella cheese is quite expensive to get by. I mean, the one that I got here, as you guys can see, is $5, and this won't last me for more than a week, 10 days max. The thing is, you can get cheaper ones, but they're unshredded. I got the ones that are shredded so I can just forget about it. But when I came to this place, they had a shredder. Bruh. So if I knew that, I would definitely go ahead and bought the cheese itself and grinded it and shredded it and just use that. But I'll keep in mind when I go back shopping again, I don't know, in the next 2 weeks or 3 weeks or so. Now, if there's one food or one item in the grocery stores that you guys want to get to be on a budget, it has to be spaghetti or pasta. This whole spaghetti, as you guys see here, is 97 cents. You guys can get like 2, 3, 4 of them, and you're stocked up for 2, 3 months, man. And you've only paid like less than $4 if you get 4 of them. But I got one here for about 97 cents because the next thing I got here was rice. Now, I don't remember how many kilos it was. I think it was about 4 or 5 kilos. And this should last me, not for 1 month, not for 2 months. This should last me for about 4 to 5 months. The amount of rice I can make with this is quite a lot. So you already know that I'm gonna be eating a lot of rice, which again, helps when bulking and trying to gain weight and trying to make them gains, especially for skinny guys like me. The price is $6.97, but that's a wicked deal because this will last you for months. Now, I'm not a big fan of oatmeal, but the way that I've made it recently with whey protein and chocolate chips, if you guys haven't seen that 1200 calorie meal idea video, check it out. That's the type of oatmeal that I'm talking about. Man, that's some good oatmeal. So I got one of those, and this was just under $4 at $3.97. And this should last me for about a week or 2. Now, we can't have a bulking diet or a weight gain diet without peanut butter. And here I got a 750 grams of peanut butter at about $5.27. Again, this should last me for 3, 4, 5 months. But again, I'm only here for about 2 months, you can say. So you already know how much peanut butter I'm going to be eating. It's going to be a lot of peanut butter. It's protein shakes, snacks, pancakes. It's going to be in everything, man. So you already know a bang for your buck when it comes to peanut butter because it has everything. It has the essential fatty acids, the protein, and the calories to help with that. Next on the list here is olive oil. And as you guys know, I just traveled, I just arrived. So obviously the whole kitchen is empty. And so I do need an oil, and olive oil is one of the best oils that you guys can cook anything in because it's fantastic when it comes down to its nutrients and fatty acids. Now, I'm not too sure how much the millimeter was. I think it was about 500 or 600, but this should last me for more than 2 months, really. So I'm gonna be cooking with olive oil every single day in my eggs, in my chicken, beef, whatever it is. I'm gonna be using olive oil every single day, and this only cost me about $4.97. So that's a pretty darn good deal. Now, going back to that pasta, we do need to have pasta sauce with it. We can't just eat it by itself. It is quite nasty. And so I got the pasta sauce, which is only $1. Now, mayonnaise or mayo is one of the best foods that you guys can add to your diet when trying to gain weight and bulk up because the calories is so dense. 1 tablespoon of it is 100 calories. So imagine all the sandwiches you're making, just spread that across, and that's it. That's an added 100 calories in. So that will really help with weight gain and bulking. And the one that I got was the cheapest one, obviously, which was $2. And this should last me for about the whole entire time or even after gone. So I'm gonna be eating a lot of mayo. Even though it's not the most healthiest thing out there, it's not really that healthy, it's gonna help with this weight gain. Coming down to sauces, cucumber sauce is one of the best. You can just put that on sandwiches, on anything really. It tastes amazing. And this was about $1.87. Speaking of sandwiches and pastas and all that, we need something to wash that down other than water. And so I got one Allen's Fruit Punch. This is about $1 and this should last me for about a week or so. I'm not really a juice drinker. I got fruits for that, but sometimes it hits the spot when you have it with some juice, especially with fruit punch. Now that's all the dairy, starches, and fruits and vegetables. Moving on to the main things, and these are the meats. What I got here is that I got 10-piece chicken breasts, and they're pretty huge, and this was about $21.71. This should last me for about 14 to even 20 days because I'm not gonna have chicken breast every day because that's really gonna spoil it for me. Which is why I went ahead and I got some steak with it, and this was a lot of steak, and the price was actually not that bad. It was $18.69, and this steak should last me for about 7 to 10 days as well. So I can alternate between the chicken breast, the steak, and the lean ground beef that I got, which was about only $8.40, which is absolutely crazy. Now thinking about it, I should have got 2 of these, but $8.40. This is gonna last me for 2 to 3 weeks of ground beef. Ground beef is one of the best foods you guys can buy when you're on a budget, because ground beef, man, it's got the high protein and it's got the calories, great for bulking, great for weight gain, and the price isn't even that much. So I got that as well. These 3 meats should cover me for the next 3 weeks or so. All right, and we're done shopping. The total cost of this is $120.83, and that's actually not bad. This whole thing should last me for about 20 days. And that comes down to $6 per day compared to $11.33, whatever it was, to the average of $340 per month. So we're saving almost 50%, which is quite a lot of money. If you guys are not in Canada and you're viewing this from the US, the price does come down to $94.73, the total price, just for your information. But that's actually a lot of food, man. Like $6 per day, and you're getting all this. That's crazy. That's a lot of food. You guys can even go below $6 a day if you guys took some advice or some notes on some of the foods. Like for example, the egg whites and the eggs. You don't really need egg whites. You guys can just literally get the whole pack. That's gonna give 2 whole packs. That's gonna keep you full longer as well, but that's going to keep you having a lot more eggs in the long run as well, making it cheaper. As well as the kiwis and the organic banana. You don't need those things. You don't need an organic banana. Just get a regular banana and that'll make it even cheaper. Now mind you guys, this does not include whey protein. Whey protein is about $60 to $70 for about, you know, the 75 scoops ones, the big guys. That's going to last you for about 2 to 3 months. And the cost is just below $1 as well a day. So $6, add another $1 to it, $7 a day, which is absolutely crazy. One note that I do have to mention here is that, for example, fruits and vegetables, you probably do have to go to the grocery store every week to get them because they don't stay fresh for too long. But when you guys go back there and buy some fruits and vegetables, they shouldn't top out more than $10. Like seriously, fruits and vegetables are not that expensive. So I say $10, maximum $15 for a whole week. But that's all you need when you guys go back to the grocery store. The fruits and vegetables just don't last very long. Rice you've got, spaghetti you've got. You may have to buy 1 more spaghetti if you guys want to keep longer. But yeah, you got the rice, you got the meat. That's going to keep you stocked for quite some time, for about 20 days. All this is enough for me for 20 days, mentioned before, which does come down to $6 per day, which is honestly, I'm pretty darn happy about. If we take that $340 and bring it down to 20 days rather than 30 days, it does come down to $227, which again, it's almost half. So we are budgeting very nicely and we are getting the proteins, the fats and carbs that we need to gain weight and to build the muscle. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I really hope you guys got some value out of it. Just wanted to show my experience on how you guys can budget when you guys do travel. It really is easy. You just have to make sure you don't eat too much fast food and go out for restaurants, because that's gonna empty your wallet big time. Like I mentioned before, the average of $340 that Ontarians spend on grocery, male Ontarians spend on groceries, is about $11 per day. Going to a restaurant or going to a fast food place will cost you no more than $15 per meal, and that's just fast food. Restaurants probably in the 20s. So if you guys can avoid that and cook most of your foods at home and get them from the grocery store, you're in a far better place. Now, I'm not saying don't go to restaurants or anything. I will be going to restaurants once a while here and there, but most of the time I'm gonna be spending here making some delicious meals and making some cool videos for you guys. Speaking of delicious videos and speaking of bulking, check out this 1200 calorie meal idea video that's great for gaining weight and muscle, as well as this 1000 calorie meal idea. And check out the recent uploaded video, guys. You guys won't be disappointed. Don't forget to subscribe, and I shall see you guys in the next video. Peace.